Howdy everybody, welcome back to EVO Japan 2020 here in Tokyo. We've got our losers side of the bracket as Infiltration from Korea is up against NuckleDu. And one of these two players will eliminate the other, and there will be 5 Japanese players and them left. That's what we're looking at this point in the bracket. So I'm interested to see how this goes. These two have had a long history of playing Street Fighter, obviously. Back in the Street Fighter 4 days, this is somebody who's like really confident usually against Infiltration.
Yeah, so. NuckleDu has always kind of called himself the Infiltration's demon kind of situation.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm curious about here. It's obviously probably been a while since these two played.
It's different game.
Yeah, too, different game, new season, different characters too. So I'm excited for this one here as we see Jury, obviously for Infiltration, G for NuckleDu, the character he's really been playing the most these days. A lot less Guile, a little bit of Mika, a little bit of Candy.
Yeah, like I said, I really feel like this is his main character now, clearly.
Ready? Early.
Right away. Says, you know what, you are not building this presidentiality level. And already you can see kind of the movement from Infiltration.
Yeah, charges the V-skill as well. Moves in behind the fireball. And her light confirms are really good right now. Yeah, not only with EX, but also the heavy store is very good.
Now, but the problem is, this is G. You're never out of the woods. Here comes the comeback.
Here comes Shia LaBeouf. Uh-oh, got a gas, goes hello.
Now, it doesn't have a lot of meter, however. Not going to be, oh, he tried to go for the reset.
He was ready for it. Dash up, regular throw again, getting close to being able to chip if Infiltration activates.
Oh, trade.
Oh, trying to hit up, but
take it out there, yeah. Not sure what NuckleDu was trying to do, but got hit.
Yeah, full meter for NuckleDu, and we really have seen a lot of the evasiveness of Infiltration so far be a problem for NuckleDu. Hasn't been able to really pin him down and get the mix-ups he wants. That fierce buffer is something that we talked about in the last match that he does quite a bit. Oh. This one hurts. Wheel kick, forward heavy bunch, heavy kick. He was ready. Takes the level. He's going to build up some more meter at the end of this and beat the kill. Clean round for NuckleDu.
Both players there with some pretty big call-outs on each other. One, you're going to reset for a command throw. The other, you're going to uppercut. Both of them with the right reads at the right time.
Yeah, and I like the late rise too because, oh, that whip punish was good from NuckleDu. Spends 2 bars, carries to the corner. No command throw that time.
Waiting patiently. Oh, and went for the command throw that time. Probably in response to last time, Infiltration not hitting any buttons.
The jump, wow, stuffed it. Swinging.
Regular throw.
Yeah, and you know NuckleDu just waiting for a jump, waiting for that activation, and Infiltration finds it.
All right, almost time for V. Oops! That was the. He meant to do something else, obviously, and the trade kind of messed him up and negative edge or something. Not quite enough to kill just yet. Backdash is the throw. Raw activation, yeah.
You have to watch. If he tries to throw a fireball, Infiltration could EX flip right through it.
Building up all those Fuhajins.
Yeah, throwing them on the floor so he can't rush punch, but that's exactly what he does.
Wow, but the second hit missed. And so Infiltration falls out of it. So just a little too far for that G combo.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because of that, was not ready for that scramble situation afterwards where Infiltration is very strong, right, in those kinds of moments. And back to character select. It should be a stage select here. I think that's what Infiltration asked for, actually. So, looks like we're going to go back, select another stage.
Yeah, I'm curious if NuckleDu will go for it. No character change. No character change.
I think his plan would have been to stick with G anyway. It was just to see what stage they ended up on. I saw Infiltration tweeting about that yesterday, saying stuff about stages and preferring certain ones for tournament. But also like the counter rebuttal that like all the stages kind of are the same.
All the tests have kind of proven negative on that, so.
Yeah. Who knows? It's a comfort thing, and if NuckleDu doesn't mind, stage selected is. Has not challenged after blocking the store from Jury so far.
Okay. Gets the jump in, a raw jump in, so you can see good chunk of damage. This time, non-desperation uppercut situation. Lands that EX pinwheel.
No whip punish. NuckleDu a little late. Walk under. He's tall though.
Yeah, so he has to deal with the mix-up, and now he's in the corner. But he's got that V-trigger all lined up, ready to go. You see the activation, tries to jump over. Gonna be able to block in time. That dash punch recovers faster than you think it's going to.
Reversal. I like that choice.
Yeah, doesn't want to deal with that mix-up. Doesn't want to deal with the pressure. Oh no, gets clipped this time.
Uppercuts all over the place, the buffer from NuckleDu.
Wake up jab.
Oh, baits the
yeah.
throw. Not the kill, the overhead's blocked. Plus on this activation, so NuckleDu has to
And
respect
now
it.
one throw can do it. One throw can do it. Oh!
Gotta be careful too about jumping because V-skill from Jury is pretty good at dealing with that. You try to jump the fireball.
Oh, caught the back dash! Read the back dash.
Yeah, and in that position, there's not a lot of really great options. Smart of Infiltration. Knowing that was gonna come out. Punish. Yeah, that looked like a punish on the level up action from NuckleDu.
No anti-airs from NuckleDu as well.
Yeah, I think Infiltration is hard to deal with, right? Because of the dashing, the jumping. Yeah, exactly. Again, just jumps out on wake up.
And a jump in from Infil right there. Gets over the fireball. Yep, just like you said, using that as anti-air. This time gets the anti-air and light punch working.
Yeah, and already you can tell that NuckleDu is just having trouble pinning Infiltration down to force even the command throw or strike. Mix up trade.
Yeah, try trade. I think he tried to juggle again with another dash punch, but missed it. Missed the input. There we go, the anti-air.
Oh, that could have been the kill, but
Yeah.
with the chance.
Activation, what's the mix-up? Tried to chase his own backdash. Where you going? The regular throw from NuckleDu, gonna take that round.
Yeah, and I gotta be honest, at the end of that there, it felt like NuckleDu was chasing really hard and Infiltration was looking pretty solid. That's a punish. So I think NuckleDu maybe got to settle a bit here.
Yeah, like you said, Infiltration kind of had that kill situation.
Yeah, it's really the mistake of Infiltration. That's why NuckleDu is live in this game. The crush.
Yep, the juggle, the stun. Not enough meter for a critical art combo here, so how does he do this?
The reset. That's the kill, probably. Yeah, the last
didn't
hit.
even need to spend any meter.
Ton on that as NuckleDu ties it up one apiece in a very shaky game. That should have been 2-0 Infiltration, but a little bit of an error cost them.
Round one.
We get back into it here. Game 3.
Fight.
Dash up early. And V-skill is charged up. That's one of the better tools to deal with G Fireball. Most characters don't really have something that good for it.
Interesting thing is that, you know, we haven't seen, I mean, charging that up obviously means he can't charge the Presidentiality level that easily. But when she jumps back to charge up the Fuhajin, maybe an opportunity to charge up President level?
Yeah, you just have to be careful.
Oh,
That jab buffer. Something we need to see a lot for sure because of how often Infiltration dashes.
Too far, yep. Okay, doesn't want to spend any more of the Fuhajin. Goes for the pinwheel at the end.
Nice heavy punch to anti-air.
Chase down, the back jump. But NuckleDu right now is basically at activation. If he can get a hit, all of a sudden it's going to be very scary. There's one. The command throw is always a threat. Huh.
Now, this is a scary spot. One guess.
Could be dead. One guess away.
Baits the uppercut, and man, oh man, G just shows up and ruins your day sometimes.
I 100% would have gotten hit by that. As soon as I saw him jump forward, I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
And then I saw the EX uppercut, and I was like, okay. Oh, wow. No jumps for you. We've seen a couple of times with NuckleDu missing the command throw, being a little too far, so... Oh!
That light kick again from NuckleDu takes the level.
Activation.
Yeah, use the V-skill for the side switch. Yeah, no cancel on the heavy kick. You can, while in V-trigger, go into the force looking forward heavy kick as well.
No activation. That's going to be a combo, and he's sitting on all that meter. Doesn't even need it at all.
Yeah, could have canceled it and said, nah, not even worth the trouble, as NuckleDu 2 quick games there, and it really feels like the jab and light kick buffer shut down the movement of Infiltration, and he was a little bit more ready for the uppercuts and jumps as well, so really kind of adjusted, and now Infiltration on the back foot here.
Infiltration is one of those players that likes to dash around a lot with his characters. He likes characters with fast dashes, and so NuckleDu, by using that standing light punch to check and always buffering it into the EX, so that if he does dash into it, he starts that whole combo. But no character change. Infiltration, we've definitely seen him pull out some strange characters in clutch moments, but...
Yeah, even earlier with the Colleen, right?
But that didn't even work out for him. So he's gonna try one more time with Jury. He did win one game.
Raw dash punches. We haven't seen a lot of those from NuckleDu, actually. Oh, too far. Was looking for the block on the jab.
See, whenever NuckleDu throws the fireball against the neutral jump, it's just to lock Jury down with that. Oh, okay. Neutral jump to stop the raw punches, but that time was a standing heavy punch into it.
Yeah, that was pretty hard to get the combo after from NuckleDu, I think, with the V-skill. Maybe had to go for the wheel kick instead. Oh, too far. Gets the low, then the command throw after, goes for the setup.
Yep. Oh, too far for that.
Yeah, it's because of the trade.
Oh, delayed, but he didn't get the... But actually, still somehow going to come out on top there. He got the counter hit, standing medium punch, didn't get the combo afterwards. But NuckleDu is at match point.
Yeah, bit of a weird scramble, a lot of drops. I think it's the nature probably of, you know, these two players for sure.
Yep, that's
Mash
negative. The Fuhajin charge is negative, but safe. But he tried to hit a button. Wow, not too far away this time.
Yeah, this combo does a lot of damage too. No command throw that time. NuckleDu keeps it tight.
Okay, activates the EX to whiff punish, then gets the counter hit.
Yeah, swooped a little too far, so no cancel, and now...
Yeah, but NuckleDu just wants to block up, block the fireball, now I have the B-trigger. Activate raw, gets you out of the air, has the meter, is he gonna spend it?
No, wouldn't have killed there, so saving it for now, the whip.
Oh, he went for the shenanigans. Missed, that's not enough to punish. Shift is a danger, oh, especially now.
Yeah, not much you can do if you're Infiltration here. Yeah, that's gonna be that, he jumped, so the startup of it's gonna catch.
There it is, NuckleDu is victorious. I mean, wow. Because even, I'm trying to think, if Jury was still on the ground and he activated that super and Jury activated her super, she probably still would have lost and died, right?
Yeah, there's like very few counter critical arts or Veerverse that can deal with that situation from G, right? It's so good. It's one of the best at shipping out for that reason, is that even if you like Veerversal, you swing and miss, and then the rest of the flame just take you. So
right, exactly.
It's a really tough situation to get out of, and I don't think at that point there was really much on the table for Infiltration. I think EX Flip probably would have still got hit by the tail end of the fire.
Exactly.
So. Yeah, in that moment, it's very smart of NuckleDu to do that, just to say, like, all right, I don't think there's any way out of this. Infiltration committed to the jump, obviously, already, so nice choice from him as he gets 3 pretty fast matches after a rough first game.
And that's NuckleDu, again, history kind of defeating Infiltration.
Yeah. And
so he repeats that here. NuckleDu's going to move on.
Yeah, so we're going to have Sako, obviously, on the other side, who dropped down by Nowman to being defeated. And Itabashi Zangief, it's going to be an interesting like kind of zoner grappler matchup. We see a lot of, I expect, in this one. So that's going to be interesting as well. And, you know, with the defeat of Infiltration, only NuckleDu left that is a non-Japanese player in the top 8 in this bracket.
Yeah, and